Okay. Let me get these earplugs out. JOTZ, and you're just approaching me over what?
Loitering in the public library.
Loitering in the library? How does that work?
Well, that's what the policy says.
And you're a little out of uniform. Took me by surprise.
Yeah. Well, I've introduced myself. I've identified myself to you.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need it. What's a uniform for? It's just a article of clothing, right?
Exactly, isn't it? Yeah.
You don't need a gun. You don't need.
Do you think I need one?
I wonder if you have one.
Yes, I do.
Okay. It's concealed. I don't see it.
Is it something you need to know?
Well, yeah. I mean, is what the? Do you have handcuffs? Am I going to get arrested? Could I get arrested? I mean,
if I place you under arrest, you could be arrested. Yes. But
you're acting under color of law right now, right?
color authority.
Yeah. So I mean, there's tools that go along with it.
Correct. Those are standard tools, but I don't need to avail myself of those tools if I don't feel I need to.
And you're under the clock.
I'm having a casual conversation.
This isn't casual.
It's not.
No, I think we're probably pushing it, the issue into legal territory.
Do you believe so?
Yeah, I believe. I mean, I don't understand why else you'd be coming to me over loitering. That's a legal issue.
Yes.
So this isn't casual when you accuse me of loitering. So, what's the charge? Loitering, and then is there a description? What the librarian said. What did she tell you?
Well, she just gave me their policies. For
Okay.
patrons, so that's what I'm.
And you wanna kick me out?
No, I'm not here to kick you out. I'm just here to make sure everything's okay because she has concerns. That's all. And I thought maybe we could address them together as men and not,
as men. Okay. Well, I could be a woman these days. Who knows?
Okay. As two adults, is it fair to say that?
At what stage of our adulthood? There's various stages.
We can go through nuances.
I mean, you look a little older than me, so.
Perhaps, I don't know. I don't know how old
I'm curious. Were you elected as chief?
No. It's
okay. It was appointment. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This. I mean, I'm using the library.
And I appreciate.
I was
that.
watching.
I'm not here to harass you. I'm just here to. She had a concern. I thought I'd come and speak to you.
Okay. What's the concern? We have loitering. Is there a more specific?
Well,
information.
According to the policies and procedures,
okay.
It's not. But there's also a refusal to identify yourself when you want to get on the
Wi-Fi. And see, the thing is.
And I understand that it's your privacy and stuff, but they have policies and procedures that they have to follow too. So.
Okay. And if I just.
And that became an issue. So.
Yeah, and that's over using the Wi-Fi. If I just came and just started reading books and that's it, this ID thing wouldn't even have come up. Okay.
Yes.
So.
Exactly.
It's a matter of, I was asking about the internet and ID thing came up. I'm like, I decline. That's it. Mm-hmm. If I came in to read it'd be as similar to just coming in to read a book.
It is.
So I mean, I don't see the issue.
I agree with you 100%.
Okay, I don't see the issue.
I'm just letting you know that you're creating a situation where they're not comfortable. It's not your responsibility to make them comfortable. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God! I'm at a ferry crossing. Garmin took me to a ferry crossing. The cop never warned me about this. I told him I was going north. No swimming? A freaking ferry crossing? I can't believe it. No wonder the Amish were waving at me. Do I wait? I think I could park here and stay overnight, but do I want to? Pay $4 for a ferry crossing? Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this. I'm at a ferry crossing. Yeah, I had it in Washington, but that was a nice ferry. This is distressing. I've always expected bridges everywhere I go. This has changed my perspective. Google Maps didn't even warn me about this. Google Maps could have said ferry crossing. Garmin, all Garmin did was show a picture of a boat. What the heck was I supposed to think of that? I just opened this up. And look, listen. They got a ringer. I could actually ring them, but there's probably nobody over there. You can actually ring. Can that be heard? You can actually ring from the sign. They don't say that you can do that. I don't see anybody reacting. Nope. What's going on over there? They say no, you shouldn't swim. This is a time where I could use a boat or something. So the ferry is attached by this strong cable. Got the post at an angle, held down by several, whatever those things are. And the cable just extends off to the side to hold it all in place. So I wait all night here only to wake up to thunderstorming around here. I don't think they're gonna tow my car over the river today. I don't know when this rain is gonna stop. So I waited all night here. I rung the buzzer and this guy comes out to tell me that the ferry boat's closed since last year, for a year, since last June, and it's May 18th now. For almost a year because of dredging and some particular fish. They didn't warn ahead. I didn't see any warning signs ahead that the ferry was closed. There's no warning here. And of course, Garmin doesn't tell me anything. What if I start trying to insult the guy, saying, F you, you're a piece of crap. Your mother never should have had you. Start insulting him and then hitting this switch and ringing him to annoy him to see what he does. He can't come over here, but maybe he could call the cops on me or something for disorderly conduct. You, yes.
Yeah, it's just 13
And
miles out.
you're a lazy piece of work. Go lose some weight, fatty. I can't believe they hired the village idiots to run the ferry. They got bathrooms over there and they're cleaning them right now. Alright, so my energy was down a little bit and I boiled up dandelion, grass, a couple other herbs that I'm aware of, plantain cleavers, and I'm just drinking it. And my energy is picking up. So my lack of energy is from a lack of vitamins. On very similar circumstances.
You're in the state of Missouri?
It's Missouri. It's happened. I did get arrested in Bethany, Missouri. You know Bethany?
No, I'm not familiar.
Okay. All right, this is my second morning and last morning here. I'll be taking off this morning. And I gotta say that it's been nice to be able to do some exercise. The type of exercise that I actually need to be doing, I'm finally discovering. I was able to clean out my car and find that I did not throw away my sticks. So I've been laying on the mat and using the sticks and trying to drive them into the ground, both above my head and to the side. The two primary exercises that I've been needing to do that I've never done in my life. And I'm noticing a wild improvement. Well, no, actually, I'm noticing a gradual. It's not wild, it's gradual. A gradual improvement with my deep breathing and just general my upper back posture. For years and years, I've been suffering from bad posture problems. I mean, geez, it's just my whole life, really. I've been suffering from bad posture problems that I didn't have any good solution to. I guess I was getting some relief in the gym, but I didn't quite understand the reason. And now, well, actually, using the yoga blocks helped me see. All right, I got crazy with the yoga blocks. I mean, I did not see this problem. I did not see the solution to my problem with just the sticks. I mean, I tried doing the suspension training, but that wasn't it. There was a brief period of time where I was actually using these sticks against a wall. I was looking for walls to do presses against, but I never really gave much effort to laying on the ground and then pressing against the ground with the static exercise. And now I'm doing that and noticing a better improvement. I'm actually, like, when I do the exercise, I feel like I get these feelings like I need to be like when you wake up in the morning and you want to stretch out. I'm feeling that a lot, and it's a real relief. It's like a natural feeling that was built into me to want to tighten my back up, like as in a stretch. But I get that feeling when I'm exercising, and it's a really good feeling. It really lets me know that this is the right direction. Because I tried to. This morning I was just lifting that, and I'm like, I'm not getting the deep breathing that I want. And I was doing a few of these exercises last night and feeling relief, but then I sleep in this car, and I think my upper back got out of alignment again, so I had to I'm doing more of those exercises this morning, and it feels great. It feels good to have a tighter upper back that's straighter, that helps me breathe better. I was really in a downward spiral before. Right, these are the guys I see walking on across the road a lot. These little suckers. They have a tall shell. Oh, I think somebody's coming. I'm on the road. But this one's safe. This road is barely used, but wow, they cross a lot. All right, I got a hail warning, quarter-sized hail. So, waiting for that. There's thunder and lightning, rain, no hail yet. All right, here's the hail, as promised. Just starting out. This seems okay. I can live with this. What is going on in here? There's a rooster off in the distance somewhere. Huh. So that just fell down. The sky is yielding a weird light out here. I'll just comment that I intend to come up back out here tomorrow and just hang out. There's electricity that works. I got bathrooms. I got my own hotspot. And it looks like it's relatively peaceful. So why the heck not spend the day here? I just want to make a minor note. They don't even bother putting barbed wire on the fence, unlike some swimming pools. Alright, so I spent a couple of bucks on this case already. I've had this and it dropped the price. I need to zoom in on that. The price dropped from $898 to $269 for this Maxwell case. And I've had this Wi-Fi hotspot for a couple of weeks now. Moxie. And I was thinking that it'd work pretty good. It looks like it fits. Now I'll just play with it and see what I think. If this is something I could really use for the hotspot. I also got this laptop stand that was also in the clearance section. Man, I really have to zoom in on it. So it's this laptop stand that's portable. I think I want to give it a try. I mean, it didn't really come down much, though, for price. In fact, it doesn't even say it came down at all. It's maybe the original price. And it just, they don't have a lot in stock, and they're not going to order more, so. There was 2 yesterday, and I only see 1 today. I'm a little excited about it, because then I won't have to bring in my step stool into the library, which I usually bring in a second bag. So I'll just keep this in one bag for easier carrying. When I was in jail in Natchitoches, I had this one guy who would fart when I walked by him, he made sure to fart as much as he could. When I went by him, I'd pace back and forth in the jail cell, and when I got close to him, he'd fart. And it was a little annoying, but I mean, all I could think was it's just a fart. And also that I had less than a month there anyway, so that's no reason for me to start a fight, to get provoked. He was an instigator. He was a provoker. He wanted to. He provoked a lot of situations, and that's partly why he was in jail himself with his $500,000 bond. And this is the same guy who would laugh at me, joking about how I'm only in for 30 days and I get a lawyer for 30 days, like it's a laughable thing. 30 days in jail is something just to laugh at to these people who are in jail for years and years in that Natchitoches jail. They think nothing of 30 days. They don't even think that it's necessary to dispute the 30 days. They don't think it's even necessary. That's not even worthy of dispute. They just do it without any question. They've really been complicit. They've been complicit in their own defense, their own rights. They just live as criminals and accept being always treated as criminals. I've never seen a electric meter with a city name on it. They actually make claim on this. First time I've seen that. So there were countless times when I heard conversations about gotta get the money. It was like some kind of logic that was the only kind of logic that existed. You needed to get the money any way possible. Selling drugs, stealing it. If the person felt like they were owed that money, there was a lot of conversation about making the money in jail from all kinds of different people. And it's just such a straightforward logic, straightforward train of thought with these people. They got to get the money, and they got to get lots of it, or find somebody with money that they could manipulate. Like the one guy who said he, at 13 years old, was dating a 30-some-year-old woman because she had the money. She had her own house, she had her own car, she had her own job. He thought he was doing really good hooking up with this woman. And I think this guy's in his 40s now. And it's interesting how he was not ashamed. He had, there was no reflection of, there was no hint of regret having done what he did. And this is in jail, because the thought process is linear. Getting that money, got to get the money any way possible, legal or illegal. And there was plenty of conversation about getting money illegally, which seems to involve drugs in some way, selling drugs on the street. Gotta hustle any way you can to get that money. Uh-oh. Somebody's checking me out. Hustle in various different ways. It's all a straightforward thing. I got the product, now I need your money in exchange for the product, whatever it be. Or if I got a strong arm, then I got a service. I either got a product or service, and it has to be simple and straightforward, uh, especially with the people involved who are in jail. People talk about how we need to go way out in the middle of the boonies to have a place that's peaceful, that we can enjoy in somewhat privacy. But you can look around some cities and find decent parks. Sure, they may get busy at times, but there's times where it's not really busy and I can enjoy it. I'm not searching for places far outside of cities or towns to relax, because there are some surprising places within the towns and cities. not so much in the center of the cities. I'd have tendency not to find those to be very private. But this Lions Place in Rolla, Missouri is like on the end of the city. It gets a lot of people. Bringing their kids to play softball or baseball or whatever. But it's not too bad. That's what they come in at a set time and leave at a set time. It's pretty nice to come to this type of park. I got electricity, I got water, I got Wi-Fi. I haven't used my hotspot at all. And peace and quiet. It's been peaceful today. Really appreciate it. Something I felt I needed to do, but now it's whatever. It's just kind of... Alright, I think I'm in St. James, in St. James Park. And the library is not far. I gotta say, I really don't like how my chest feels. I had 12 eggs about 3 days ago, and I've been feeling weird ever since. Like inflammation, faster heartbeat, knees feeling sore for some reason. This is made of cardboard and has a stick. I don't understand the reason. It looks like it was purposely put up there. Alright, off in the distance, it looks like some geese are getting along with some white geese. You can see that there's some white geese mixed in with the regular Canadian geese. I wonder if those white geese can fly. It's kind of a neat park here, not far from the library. Neat little islands people maybe can swim out to. Out in the middle of this lake next to the park, there's a couple people around. Maybe because it just recently rained, it's not so popular. Alright, I believe that to be the library over there. But one of the reasons I'm recording now is this is curious.